He wants us to try some whiskey, right? But we're not going to do that, right?
We're not gonna do it.
There is no way you are making us try whiskey.
Ever.
Four Walls Irish American Whiskey, correct me if I'm wrong, is the celebrity whiskey of three of the lads off It's Always Sunny.
Oh, amazing.
Rob McElhenney, Charlie Day, and the other one.
Glenn Howerton.
Good job, Sean.
Really hope Glenn sees this.
He's gonna love that.
We don't know this guy.
Yeah.
He's fired.
I believe it's like to support bartenders, because the four walls of a bar are where people come together, and I think it was like released during COVID when all bars shut down. It's a blend of Irish whiskey and American whiskey.
Glenn Howerton, Rob McElhenney, and Charlie Day created Four Walls Irish American
It makes
whiskey.
so much sense now.
Yeah, I mean, they've been running Paddy's Pub for almost 2 decades. You might as well go and launch your own drink.
If we're not featured in the background of the next, like, we need to be in the pub.
Yes.
On the TV, then watching Troy.
At my old job in a whiskey shop, we had movie star Charlie Day, entrepreneur Rob McElhenney, and Glenn Howerton. They were over doing the podcast, the Always Sunny live podcast. But as part of it, they had, this whiskey that they're releasing. They brought like 20 bottles of it, signed it, and then the first 20 people who came the next day got it for like free.
Nice.
Yeah. I've showed the picture before of like me meeting the guys, and not a single one of us was ready for the photo to be taken.
Of the 8 eyes, how many of them are open? 4.
4.
It's called Four Walls after a bar.
Yeah.
The bar.
Yeah, the bar.
I love that. Bar. There's nothing wrong with bar culture. It's a great thing. We should be proud of it.
Yeah. Everyone should grow up in a bar.
I did.
And look how he turned out. It's great.
Hand-selected barrels of grain and malt Irish whiskies are uniquely blended with American rye whiskey for a new Irish-American tradition. Served on its own, in a cocktail, or with your favorite beer, Four Walls is the better brown, no matter the occasion.
Hey.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
That's quite nice.
It's pretty nice.
Smooth.
You do get a lot of the rye.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah.
Please tell me you don't need the rest of this for like the rest of the video and the other pairs. No, I'm hearing no. That's great.
I don't know how much rye is in it, but like you do get that kind of kick of kind of spice and kind of pepperiness.
It's
Nicely balanced.
It's blended well.
better than a rum ham. I'd kill some rats to get some more of this. Do you know what I mean?
You do some Charlie work.
I'd do all the Charlie work for this. Hell yeah.
On the back there's an eagle carrying a shamrock, and that's kind of what it's like. It has the boldness of an eagle, but it's bringing a gift.
So Rob McElhenney came back in a couple of like days later on his own with his parents. So I met his parents. A couple of weeks later, I was leaving work with my colleagues and we were going for a drink, and I was walking down the street, and one of the guys, as we passed, said, Charlie Day was walking the other way and he gave you a nod and you completely ignored him. So apparently like I was walking down and Charlie Day is walking down and he goes, and I just straight past, didn't clock him at all. And you know what's the best thing about it? He was there with his wife and children.
Oh no!
Do you want to say apologies to Charlie Day?
Charlie, I'm so sorry. Look, reach out to me. We'll meet up. We'll squash this beef.
Do you trust him? Do you trust if he meets him he's going to blank you again, Charlie?
I mean, I would have the opportunity to do the funniest thing in the world, but I won't. I'm a bigger man than that. So Charlie, look, my boy.
What a great day. What a great day. What a great Charlie Day.
What a great...
Okay, I think we pretty much know what this is. Whiskey ginger ale.
So I am a big fan of a whiskey and ginger. I think they are wonderful flavors. I would drink many of them on a night out.
This is going to be a bit fun.
This is going to be nice. No need to complicate it.
Simple. And satisfying.
Like me.
Are you a ginger ale guy? Whiskey ginger?
It wouldn't be my go-to drink, but if I was to have whiskey out, I'd definitely have whiskey.
Okay. You know not to give me a straw, by the way. This is just going to be gone in 2 seconds if I have a straw.
Okay, time to have a Four Walls and ginger. What are you laughing at?
I'm so giddy.
That's lovely. That's very refreshing.
Ah, yeah.
Delicious.
Ah, yeah. That's just
delicious.
That's just great.
Give me a hot summer's day, a beer garden, and like 8 of these, please.
No, that's ridiculous. That's so good.
I feel like this is wasted on me being inside right now. I need to be out in the sun.
It'd be great if like the curtain like just went up and like we're outside. It's got like bongos
Can we
going
green
by.
screen like sand?
No, green screen us in film.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, come on.
This is just flat out lovely. This is very
This
nice.
is almost as good as Lethal Weapon 6.
I'll be drinking these all day until the night man cometh, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh.
So I try not to drink a lot of soft drinks. So although whiskey ginger would absolutely be my jam because I fucking love ginger ale, I try to not have too much.
See, if you had asked me, I would have thought you were somebody who believed in the purity of the whiskey and you wouldn't be diluting it.
Do you know what? I give off that vibe. Drink it however you want to drink it.
This is just a solid. This is just a real good, solid, summery, whiskey gingy. There's nothing wrong here.
And just to prove that this isn't a sponsored video,
Yeah.
this would probably be good with any whiskey.
Really good.
This is very good. And I feel like some people are going to be like, oh, you're just saying it's good because it's the lads' whiskey, blah, blah, blah. Some celebrity alcohol, I think, gets maybe a bit of a bad rap on the channel because sometimes it's just like, oh, you're just making this for whatever.
Yeah.
But some celebrity alcohol we've tried actually is,
Or class.
Yeah, is good.
Yeah.
This is one of those examples where it's like, it actually is quite nice. So obviously it's going to work well in a mixed drink.
Sometimes you have a whiskey and you're like, I don't want to, put that in a whiskey ginger. Whereas the other one's quite nice on its own, and you can throw it in and mix in a cocktail. So,
Very nice. 7 more, please.
Very well executed with the orange.
I would say, well done with the rind.
here we are. The old reliable.
Not an old-fashioned.
Did you go for these?
Yes, I would go for these maybe too much.
Oh, it's your thing.
Yeah, well,
It's your
on
thing.
my 30th birthday, I've maybe had 10 plus of these and several shots. I was the first person to leave my own birthday. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I've enjoyed an old fashioned once or twice.
I love that Sean I feel like he just does this channel as an excuse to like do mixology.
Mixologist first.
Yeah.
Video producer second.
His true passion is cocktails.
You should see him. He's like Tom Cruise in Cocktail.
I love an old fashioned.
Love an old-fashioned.
Because I think the main benefit about an old fashioned is it's pretty much just asking for whiskey.
Yeah. Plus, you feel kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's like a more acceptable smoking.
Ready?
All right, I'm
I'm buzzed for this one.
Chin chin.
To the bar.
Slaunch it.
Okay, that's heavy on the... Well, this is just whiskey and ice, right?
Whiskey, bitters, sugar.
Oh, it's good stuff.
It's just good.
Oh,
just
that's
good.
the good stuff.
It's so
that is
floral.
yeah, very nice. I'm gonna assume that's something the bitters giving it that
Oh.
slightly different taste or twang.
Do I prefer the ginger? Yeah.
The ginger is more warm weather drink.
Yeah.
This is autumn.
Again, it's whiskey, your hint of bitters, and your little bit of sweetness.
Oh, rickety cricket, that's good.
You know, if Charlie came up to me and said, "Hey, Colin, how about you take a 5? How about you take a 5?" I would have 5 of these because they're
Yes!
very nice. Let me tell you.
Very
that.
nice.
I will say old fashions are my drink of choice generally, or they always were. I think I've gone off them a little bit because I think I just like stuff that's stronger. And although it is mostly just booze, I always got like the sugar I could actually start tasting more and more.
Yeah.
So I'd like now something that's just completely booze.
I think I prefer this to whiskey ginger.
Ah, yeah, just because there's more to it, isn't it?
You can have more of the whiskey gingers as like a nice summery drink, but this, you sit back with the boys and the girls and sipple on these tipples.
Do that again.
Just take a 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Did D come to Charlie and write a musical? No, Charlie get a D and write a musical. So it's gonna be Little Miss All That, song or no song.
I want to meet him so much. I think we get on great with these guys.
I think so too.
I think we'd actually get on
We're
very well.
Irish and we like drinking, and you've made a whiskey, so that's kind of like a match made in heaven.
I feel like it's the maths is mathing on that one, you know?
Yeah, I think that it all adds up.
Surely?
Yeah.
Duh.
Is this a Manhattan?
This is called the Better Manhattan.
Do you like Manhattans normally?
Sure.
I don't think I've had many Manhattans. I'm just aware of them as like a whiskey version of a martini.
I'm gonna be honest.
Don't.
No.
Colin. Colin.
Okay, I won't.
Go on.
All right.
Now I need to know.
I'm gonna go with an open mind.
Okay.
But if there's a cocktail in this glass,
You hate it.
it tends to be only like all alcohol. There's probably very little to actually like blend flavors. But that's just me.
I don't think I've had a Manhattan.
Have you not?
No.
I love Manhattans.
What's in that?
A Manhattan is vermouth, whiskey, and bitters.
Let's go. It's time to go to the Better Manhattan.
There's a lot going on with it,
There's a lot going on.
but I like it. I like the bitterness of it.
Yeah, it's alright.
You're right. You're right. It's a lot of alcohol.
That is a real kick to that one.
It feels quite like acrid or something. Maybe that's the vermouth.
I do genuinely think they're acquired taste because when I first tried Manhattans, I didn't like them, and then after a while, I was like, I'm gonna try these again, and then I was like, fuck yes.
Yeah.
I guess your mileage on this may vary depending on how much you like vermouth.
Obviously, we've had the other two.
Yeah.
And it on its own.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a face to be squinted at. Why is this so...
Could be the vermouth that you maybe just don't like.
Maybe
it's that.
maybe I'm not a vermouth guy.
Maybe I'm not a vermouth gal.
Yeah.
That's okay
Maybe
with
we're
that.
not vermouth people.
That's okay.
And that's okay.
Maybe I'm just confused by the lack of sweet for a cocktail.
Oh yeah, there's like no sweetness in them.
Or even like for a margarita where no saltiness. It's just very much straight up liquor.
Yeah, which again is where I feel like my palate has gone to.
Gotcha.
So
Last year I became a big fan of Negronis, and that involves red vermouth and other bitter things. Quite a bitter taste. This is bitter, but like I think it works. It's not so bitter that you go but it's enough that you're like,
The whiskey ginger has a bit of fizz and thing going for it. The old fashioned, is the syrup and stuff to make it a bit sweet. This is like, ugh. It's like,
It's so elegant.
and again, it has nothing to do with four walls. You could have brought out any Manhattan, or like I said, martinis and stuff also have that like strong taste.
Yeah, in the
There's
glass.
very little real estate in
Yeah.
the glass.
You get to the end, you try tying off in the cherry. People actually do that.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do the tying the knot in the cherry stalk. I'm gonna try this. It's gonna be so sexy. It's gonna be really sexy.
I'm just gonna dip my cherry like a donut. Oh, she's wow.
Oh, fuck's sake!
That was pretty sexy.
It was sexy though, right? Like I didn't do it, but it was pretty sexy.
That was a bad choice.
Yeah. I feel like we're about eating the drink.
Good cherry.
good bougie cherry.
Oh, hold on, is that it?
So guys, there is a selection of four walls Irish American whiskey. What do you think of it, Rob?
Yeah, I'd happily drink lots of that, to be honest.
How about we break down this wall
Oh,
and you come over here?
it's nice. It's a nice spot over here.
Do you know when I hear a celeb has brought out a liquor, I'm stroking my hypothetical beard because I'm like, this is a cash grab. But you know, I haven't tried that. It's actually nice.
Yeah.
It's a tasty cash grab.
And I think it's a cash grab where it was actually to benefit bars.
I've got a bone to pick. This is not available in Ireland.
Wait a minute. So hold on, seriously, is it not?
Genuinely. Bring it here. It's Irish and American. It's in America. Bring it to Ireland.
You got a damn shamrock in the eagle on your fucking logo for
The
crying out
eagle
loud.
that carries the shamrock, get him on a weekly basis, drop a big batch of this over to the country.
1, 2, 3, 4 Walled whiskey. If you've enjoyed this video, come back 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and make sure you do 2 things, which is leave a comment and subscribe, and you'll be our #1 fan forever.